Ever heard of Honest Abe? The lanky guy with a stovepipe hat who could drop punchlines and save the Union? Oh, this isn't your boring history lecture, we're diving into Abraham Lincoln's life like it's a blockbuster movie. It's 1809, a tiny log cabin in Kentucky. Baby Abe is born, no Wi-Fi, no TikTok, just hard work and cornmeal. His family wasn't rolling in the dough, they were more rolling in mud poor. But hey, Abe didn't let that stop him. By the time he was 7, he was chopping with like a mini Paul Bunyan. Now, Abe didn't exactly have Harvard on speed dial. He had less than a year of formal schooling. But that didn't stop him. He taught himself by reading everything he could get his hands on. Kids, this is your reminder to do your homework, or at least read a meme. Fast forward to his early 20s, and Abe stepping into the wrestling ring. Shocked? Before Honest Abe was dropping historic speeches, he was body slamming his opponents, literally. Back in the day, wrestling wasn't all about flashy entrances and spandex. It was gritty, raw, and, let's be honest, kind of brutal. And Abe. He owned it. He even invented the popular wrestling move called the chokeslam. Abe wasn't just good, he was legendary. Out of 300 matches, he only lost one. One. That's like having a lifetime batting average of 99.9%. If stats were on trading cards back then, Abe would have been the Michael Jordan of wrestling. No wonder the National Wrestling Hall of Fame inducted him as an outstanding American. Later in his 20s, Abe becomes a lawyer. And not just any lawyer, a legendary one. Rumor has it, he could settle arguments with words so powerful they'd make Shakespeare jealous. He didn't even need to shout. His logic was like a lightsaber, calm, cool, and cutting. When Abe stepped into politics, he brought his A-game, and in 1861, Abe gets the big job, President of the United States. But let me tell you, this wasn't all about fancy hats and handshakes. Abe walked into a hot mess. Civil War, check, nation divided, double check. Yet, somehow, he kept the Union together and remained charismatic. And of course, we can't forget the hat. Abe's iconic stovepipe hat wasn't just a fashion statement. He used it to store letters, documents, and, wait for it, snacks. Okay, maybe not snacks, but that would have been cool. But seriously, Abe didn't just wear that hat, he wore the weight of a nation on his shoulders. His leadership ended slavery, saved the Union, and left us all inspired to be a little more honest, a lot more brave, and maybe, just maybe, as witty as Abe. If you enjoyed this story, smash that like button, subscribe for more epic stories, and let us know in the comments, what's your favorite Abe fact? Oh, and don't forget, next time you're in a tough spot, just ask yourself, what would wrestler Abe do?